didn't know this, people try to sue Satan, the devil, Lucifer in court all the time. Yes, that's Satan. In this respect, there is no provision that allows a court to dismiss a lawsuit against Satan for silliness, because how do we know that Satan doesn't exist, right? We're not going to get into the weeds there, right? That's opening up a can of worms we don't want to deal with. All of the court opinions ultimately dismissing these lawsuits are very serious. They're like, listen, this is where these lawsuits typically fail. One, for lack of jurisdiction. Number two, you have to show and prove that you have served the defendant with the complaint and the summons. There is no address for the devil that you've provided for us that we could possibly cite here, that you could have possibly gone to serve them with process. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to dismiss your case. The only reason why I mention all of this up front is because there is a new Satan lawsuit on deck on the docket, filed November 13th in DC, captioned Moon versus Satan. Let's just check it out. This is the cover page off the bat. Already loving the artistic liberties that were taken with the red font right there, and up at the top over here, judgment is coming, and asks for $7 billion, which is, you know, I think they're lowballing it. Grand jury trial demanded. All right, cool. COVID-19 host, hoax, or Holy Spirit. Cool. This top part, which is kind of hard to read, says, from the kingdom of Adrian der Demer, by proclamation and decree, under the blood of Yeshua, Jesus Christ, the Messiah, ... Nothing to add. Plaintiff Adrian D'Amico Moon, an individual recipient of SNAP and suing in his official capacity as czar of homelessness and anti-Semitic reform. Versus Satan, aka Lucifer, the fallen loser, a spiritual being and being sued in his official capacity as ruler of this world, Donald John Trump Jr., aka Teflon Don, an individual and being sued in his official capacity as president of the United States of America, a bunch of other people, and Does 1 through 350. Inclusively. Now, the best part of this is he's referring to Satan and all of these people as Satan et al. So Donald J. Trump Jr. is inclusively Satan. Just making sure we're clear. For decades, defendants Satan et al. Have come against plaintiffs to steal, kill, and destroy, capitalized, by shutdown of his government to avoid paying SNAP payments and issuing executive orders to pay plaintiff his $7 billion from being kidnapped for ransom from Altadena, California, spending 10 years in California prisons and 16 months in DOC, DC jail, to chill plaintiff from exercising his rights in his protected class, and grand theft of approximately $1 billion in personal and real estate properties. Plaintiff are therefore forced to seek this court's intervention to forestall further irreparable harm and damages, duress, and actual cost and punitive damages from Satan and his underlings' evil, vicious, heinous, Hamas domestic terror illegal actions. This court has jurisdiction pursuant to 29 U.S.C. section 1331, 1346, and 2201A. Rooting for him.